There have been dramatic improvements in our understanding of what makes a cancer cell tick. And what gives me the most hope is that we're going to see a lot of the recent discoveries that we made pay off in terms of benefiting children with cancer, and that's going to be very exciting to see.
A patient can expect to be sort of wrapped in our arms in some ways because the nurses and physicians and the child life people, everybody is there specifically because they want to take care of children with cancer.
So the way that we've approached forming our care teams is by asking the question, what would a family want in a care team model as they enter into our center at any stage? At the center of it all is the child, and we are very much tuned into the fact that these children have very different past histories, different amounts of side effects that they've had, different social situations, and so there's not a one-size-fits-all approach to this here. So balancing innovative treatment with quality of life is something that is central to every recommendation we make.
A really important part of what I need to do is to help the family take care of their child and to understand the treatment options that are available for their child. And that interaction is one of the things that I enjoy most about my work.
There are lots of different kinds of research that go on here at CHOP. Not only do we have research in new drugs just coming out of the lab that reach a child, but we also do a lot of research in the best ways to deliver care, the best ways to give standard care, the best ways to support families and children psychosocially as they're going through their cancer therapy.
More kids that come here survive, so part of our responsibility as caregivers is to help families think about how to put cancer in its place in your life. And it's a part of the child. So we really help and guide families to say, yes, my child has cancer, and they're a 7th grader. And they're doing their homework, and it's just part of who they are.
I think being here at this hospital makes me hopeful because you see hope here every day.
These children and parents, their resilience, their energy, enlighten me. I've learned so much more from kids and families than I've ever taught. It's just really, an honor and a privilege to be here.
It's not just about finding a different doctor or a different approach. It's also about the body of research, and when you combine that with how easy it is to coordinate with CHOP and have a relationship here, I think that it's something that every cancer family should look into.